This isn't Quentin Bohanna. This is just defensive plays from the game. I thought Quentin Bohanna looked good against the Titans. And again, if we could shout out Professor O, he dropped another statistic. With Quentin Bohanna out of the game, 4.53 yards per carry. With Quentin Bohanna in the game, 3.57 yards per carry. Bo, for a big dude, I put this in my notes, he continues to show quickness that just surprises the hell out of me, to be honest. It really does. It surprises me how quick he get. And me and Vach noticed that at training camp. We kept saying, man, Big Bo looking like he's doing 3 tech things in a 1 tech body. So I think he has a really good mix of power and quickness for a 350-pound guy. And getting Jonathan Hankins back, I think, will only help him because it'll help keep him fresh throughout that game. So I just think Bohanna, when you really focus on him, it's kind of been, I guess, consistent throughout the season. I had asked Vach that on his show. I said, what have you been watching on Bo? Because I hadn't watched him intently for about 3 weeks. And shoot, in that game, Bo looked good. Bo looked good. But I wanted to start off with the linebacker, Damone Clark. Damone Clark, was this his best outing? Now, he didn't rack up a whole lot of tackles or anything like that, but I thought he continued to show his speed. He looked a little bit more comfortable. You could tell he's a guy that studies a lot, man. Not too many rookies are going to be directing traffic as much as they have. He has. But Damone Clark continues to get comfortable and more comfortable, but he's going to need to play more and more, obviously, so he doesn't get thrown off his game with misdirection. But I thought Damone had one of his better outings. Really good bounce back game. But let me talk about Nahshon Wright real quick. If you look at the stats, it's going to say 10 receptions allowed, 105 yards. Wasn't an amazing day from Nahshon Wright in regards to that, but really the biggest play that he gave up to me was that deep ball. But here's why I can live with Nahshon Wright's mistakes. Because he makes plays around them. You guys remember when I talked about Kelvin Joseph? It wasn't Kelvin Joseph's mistakes that had me fed up. It's going to happen. You're a young cornerback. You're going to get beat. But it was the fact that he wasn't showing anything outside of that, if we're being completely honest. He wasn't making any plays outside. Yeah, he can tackle. So can Nahshon Wright. He probably can tackle better than Kelvin, if we're being honest. Wasn't getting his hands on the ball. Wasn't making pass breakups or getting interceptions. Nahshon Wright, for every game he's pretty much been in, yeah, he might have made a mistake, but he's made some plays. Big tackles, around the ball, tight coverage, interception. I can live with you learning on the go if you're going to make plays around that. I didn't see that from Kelvin Joseph. This video is brought to you by our friends at Supreme Lending Dallas. For over 20 years, Supreme Lending Dallas has been your right hand for home buying, stemming from their belief in building customers for life. They have a simple 6-step process that has changed the life of thousands of DFW residents. From loan application to setup, processing, underwriting, closing, and even post-closing. Supreme Lending Dallas and their 24/7 top-notch customer service will be by your side every step of the way. They're offering a no-cost evaluation of your home if you're considering or ready to make your next move anywhere in the country. Just go to the link in the video description to secure your no-cost evaluation from Supreme Lending Dallas today.